it's Bitty Penny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm using two Scrappy Tails products to make my card. I'm using this Cardinal Blessings stamp set. I love this stamp set so much. I've already made cards with it before. And this is the outlined poinsettia die, and I love it too. Both are just really beautiful. I was in the store today doing some final Christmas shopping. We're hosting a party here at our house for a close family, and it's going to be board games and dinner, potluck style. And so I was picking up things for that, and they had the most beautiful pink poinsettias in the store today. They were just gorgeous. So that's what inspired me to make this card, and I stamped it out with an all-purpose black ink called Intense Black. It's from Close to My Heart. And now I'm just going to color this up with my Copics and let you guys know that this is my last design team video for Scrappy Tails. Oh, it has been amazing being on this team. I have to tell you that working with Sabrina, who's the owner of Scrappy Tails, over the last 6 months, she is such a woman of integrity and grace, and she's so encouraging and supportive. She's all about the artist. She is generous beyond measure. I just want you to know that anytime you support that business, you are supporting a person with outstanding values and kindness, and someone who deserves that kind of support. So I just want y'all to know, I completed, she does 6-month design team, and I was really wanting to extend into the new year, but I knew it was more than I could handle. So I had to kind of bow out, unfortunately, because I would love to stay on this team, but I just want to be able to give my 100%, and I'm going to be spread really thin. I just know it over the next 6 months, and so I hope to return one day. I really do. I love this team very much. The creators who design for Sabrina too, they are so loving and supportive too. I just loved every minute of it. Sometimes, you'll see people have a negative response to being on a design team, and I have to say, I have loved every minute of being on design teams. Each one is different, and that's to be expected. But I guess I've just been extremely lucky to work for some of the best people. I just love them. And, I know that the products that they make are of the highest quality, and their customer service and their values. And that's the kind of people I want to be associated with. I'm sure you feel the same way. So you'll see me using Scrappy Tails. That's not going to stop. But I just won't have more design team videos in the immediate future. I'm not closing that door completely. So, all right, I had to fill y'all in on that. I have just been coloring this up. I kept it pretty simple. I really kind of just grabbed 2 colors for the most part. Did a 2-color blend, a light and a dark, and kept it really simple on this. I love mailbox imagery for cards, and I just really love the way this one's drawn. Plus, it has this stamp set has a lot of great individual cardinal images as well that you could easily use outside of a mailbox theme. And then it has 2 just really cool stamps, one with a mailbox, and the other one I'm pretty sure is a birdhouse. I don't have it right in front of me. And then it has fantastic sentiments as well. I'm going to use one of the sentiments on the inside of the card. So the card I'm making today is a 5x7. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going to color in a sky, make a really simple snowy ground for the mailbox to be anchored to. And this is going to be kind of the focal point for the card for sure. And then I'm going to layer up a book page in the back. I thought it tied in well with all the letters that are popping out of the mailbox, and it just adds some texture. So I had the idea of adding a whole bunch of different layers, but when I went to make that happen, I really didn't need them. It really didn't need a whole lot, and I decided to keep it pretty simple. But it's stunning at the same time. I'm glad I have this card. I'll have it to send. I was supposed to go to a company Christmas party and I got sick. And so I'm going to have to mail my team their gifts instead of giving them to them in person, which is so unfortunate. But my symptoms, I couldn't rule out, if it was contagious or not. And so I really just wanted to play it safe and not pass along an illness right before the holidays. That would not be very kind. So I'm glad to have this. I will be able to send this to one of my team members, and that makes me happy. I have used up most of my Christmas cards that I made this year. I still have a little bit of a stack left. But I got most of them used up and sent out. So that felt really good. I've had a lot of time off this past week. I only worked a day and a half, which is miraculous. And this week I'm off all week. So I am really loving this time. I'm starting to feel human again. I don't know what that means about what I felt like before, but I'm feeling human. My house is looking better. I'm getting the time with my children that I want, and I'm even taking naps. So, life is good. And I'm making videos for you guys. We had a 3-hour hangout and a live just the other day. That's so awesome. So, all right, I die cut out the outlined poinsettia die. And then now I'm just kind of going in with this mowed lawn. And I'm just adding a faded, just a tad of it here and there. This is a pale pink cardstock. It's from Michael's. I don't know what color it is, but I really like it. It's like their palest pink that they have. And when I was at the supermarket today and just admiring those beautiful bouquets, they just kind of weave in and out of being green and pink. It's just really lovely. So that's what I was kind of mimicking here to the best of my inking abilities. And then I'm going to line these up. For me, with something like this, it helps to find one really distinctive leaf, which for me was that top left one that curves, and then it's easier to line those up. I did go ahead and bring in my pink dirty brush, so I don't know what color this is other than the pink dirty brush color. And I'm just kind of darkening these. I needed a little more contrast to really make things pop. And there it is. So I kind of did a reverse on the leaves. I did the outline in green. And now I'm using this old book page and I'm just tearing off the white borders. And I really didn't want any of the words to be legible. I just wanted the hint of the book page, And then now I'm just kind of laying these out to see if I can get an arrangement that I like. And I kind of just get it right away. So I decided to put it together. And I'm pretty much just going to be able to glue everything down. Y'all saw that I roughed up the edges of this with my scissors, and that adds so much dimension, especially if you use like a really thick cardstock. Like in this one, it's 120 pound. It's very, very thick. And so by the time you rough up the edges, it just really adds so much to it that you really don't need foam tape or cardboard or anything back there, unless you want it. Okay, so I'm gluing everything down. I did go ahead and pop up with foam tape this little piece, and I'm glad I did. I kind of put it straight across, and I didn't really mean to do that. Well, when I laid it out originally, it was staggered, and that's what I wanted, so I did have to pull it up. This foam tape, though, I could only pull it up just because I had just sat it down. It's so sticky that once you leave it there, it's done. So here is the card. It's done as well, and I really love the way it turned out. I just think it's so soft and delicate and beautiful. Here's how I did the inside. Again, the sentiment is from the stamp set. I hope you guys will go over to Scrappy Tails and shop with Sabrina and just check out what she has. I'm telling you, she's the best. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys next time. Bye.